And we are back.
Oh, snap.
Was it right on 5?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Popped up and took my shit.
Thank you. You see how I stole that shit? Like David Ruffin came through in that. Like David Ruffin came through in the Temptations and stole the mic.
Nigga did the slide out. Nigga just popped out.
It would have been a lot smoother if he didn't get so happy and just kept it rolling.
Yeah.
I see you right over his mouth. I said, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
You should have just kept rolling, though.
I was right. I was going to say, where was the... Then he said, we're back. To do what?
Sorry.
Go ahead, keep it rolling.
Hey, this nigga just made me think of something. Y'all remember in that damn Eddie Murphy the movie, the Rudy Ray Moore movie, what Dolomite?
Oh, Dolomite, yeah.
When they were shooting the movie, in the first scene when they had the white guy playing the police officer and Eddie Murphy, he was talking to Eddie Murphy, he was like, blah blah blah, you'll be nothing in this town, blah blah blah, and dude gave such a good performance. Eddie Murphy was like, y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the scene, that's what it was. That shit, man, that was the most hilarious part of that damn movie, bro.
I didn't see it.
That man, Dolomite, you didn't watch Dolomite?
No, I just saw the previews of it last week. I promise. I just saw the previews
Come
of it. I
on,
was
we
like,
had brought the Dolomite up a couple times.
Man, it might be a
I
little bit.
I was probably thinking about something else.
That movie might be a little funnier to me than everybody else because I done watched it like 20 times. Every time, like
I gotta watch it.
him and Snoop in the record store when you think they're in a real record station, like a radio station. They in that record store. Like that movie's so dope.
I gotta watch it. Okay,
It's dope as hell.
it looks funny.
Yo,
It is.
But go ahead, keep rolling.
You remember when the new year started, you felt refreshed and shit?
Yeah.
This year, I still feel kind of bogged down about last year.
I will tell you this though, I'm excited because I didn't have to hear "New Year, New Me."
But that was scary.
Nope.
Take that whole shit out of there.
Listen, I was happy because I said again, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I didn't have to hear this year. I ain't gonna do this shit. I ain't gonna do that shit. And then you see him do the same shit. This year it was just like, I don't really know.
Saying that 2021 was your year was gonna be a bold move.
Yeah, it was.
For anybody.
Yeah.
Like even if you up, you could be down. Like you need to chill now.
Quickly.
You need to humble yourself.
Everybody just said it's a blessing just to see a new one.
Motherfuckers waking up thanking God that they never thanked God ever. Like shit, I'm thanking him a little more lately.
Have you ever dreamed of some shit to happen, and when it happened, it scared you? Like it took you back. Like, well, shit, I dreamed. Like I wanted this to be like this, but now I don't fucking know, right?
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with the Capitol, right?
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the whole thing, they were like, every black person was like, oh, so they ain't gonna shoot them, they gonna kill them.
Yeah.
And then like towards the middle of the shit, somebody had got shot and died, and I was like, oh shit, I know we had asked what y'all gonna do that shit. But we didn't really,
want nobody to die.
I didn't really want nobody to die. And I'm not even trying to laugh, but that's how fast it happened. It was like, oh, so y'all ain't gonna kill them? Y'all ain't gonna shoot them? That's what that's gonna be like?
Yeah.
Then it was like this video came out and the police officer was like, pow. I was like, shit.
Oh shit,
nigga,
I gotta go to work. I ain't got time.
Yeah, I don't know. I
can't
don't
even process this shit.
I don't even know if I'm watching this shit no more. I shouldn't even be watching it. Like,
You know what? Then if that's the case, then I need to step up in church a little bit more because I was like, only one.
what?
Ooh.
There was.
Ooh, that hurts me.
So I see where we going now on
No,
the show.
seriously,
I'm ready.
I was like, there was only one. Like
I know
there
that
was only,
sound bad,
Like
though.
you don't want to. The point is that if you these people, if you're saying like, shit, I die for this, you kind of can't say I die for this.
Mm-hmm.
And not really want to die for this. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
if you say it, what they say to us, if you live by the gun, you die by the gun, you
Yeah.
live by the sword, that happens, right?
Right.
So what? And this is what's so funny to me about us. Yeah, we don't want people to get hurt. But the point is that every day we do.
Mm-hmm.
We do. It happens. You cannot say that if that was not us, first of all, we wouldn't have got that fucking far.
Fuck no.
No,
We would have,
not at all.
when we were making the flights, they would have been like, she got this shit.
Yeah.
They would have been beating up niggas 8 blocks away. We wouldn't even got close to that
The nigga
motherfucker.
said, I didn't even get out the car. The nigga shot up the car. Like, no, we would have literally been hitting the highway in our state. We would have been hitting the highway. They'd been like, cut that shit.
They would have had niggas running out of there so fast. They'd have stops. We've been running over stop sticks, flat tires. They'd have been fucking with us. They'd have had a field day with us.
They would have had a good ass time. They were like, you think I didn't see your ass out there? Turn this car fucking around.
Yeah, bro.
It would have been people just out walking their dog because they live there in that neighborhood and getting pushed at somebody. I live there.
Walking my freaking dog, for God's sake.
Like, literally.
They done fuck niggas up. They done been turning niggas' cars off. They done got in touch with the car lot. Niggas can't start they shit. Like, bro,
The
man.
car could be like, oh, yeah, they a week behind anyway.
Oh, that's where they at? The Capitol? All right, we be up there. We picked up 400 cars.
This niggas over there writing down license plates and VIN numbers and shit. Yep, sending that. Gonna go ahead and send that to auto start.
No, but I bet you if you was at work, you had the money to go ahead and pay your car payment.
Boy.
Hey, on some serious shit, though, I will tell you this. I laugh about a lot of shit. I laugh about shit I probably shouldn't be laughing at. That's one of the weird things about me, but I'll tell you what I wasn't laughing at when I was watching it. The way that they let these fucking hillbilly motherfuckers walk up in there, bro, was just fucking beyond me. It's like, are you not prepared? First of all, where's the normal security at? This is the fucking Capitol building.
Right.
Y'all in there counting electoral votes, but there ain't no security. I can't fucking comprehend that shit.
They had security. It wasn't a bulk of security. Think about this. It was a herd of motherfuckers. It seemed like it's only like 5 of them at the goddamn door.
I thought this shit was Photoshop.
Nah.
Did you show them people on them damn steps?
Yeah, I was like, I seen Robert had said they got some tents out there. I said some tents.
Yeah, they were planning. The plan was to do it the next day.
The next day.
The plan where there was a hotel next to it that was close because this lady took video of them going to that hotel, reserving rooms. Like literally, there were people with tents outside there because they were staged. This was all pre-planned. They were staged to do it again the next day, the following day, and some of them had. From what they found, there were zip ties and stuff like that because what they were going to do, they were going to get representatives. They were going to kill them. They were going to tie them up. They were going to kill them. They were going to make and videotape it. This was all supposed to be planned out.
They had found a truck full of bombs and explosives, like pipe bombs. They found, come on.
I didn't even hear about that.
Like, are you serious? They was going up there to fuck shit up. Yeah. To fuck shit up, and then the way that they opened the doors for them to come in, I don't even know that shit. They had a couple of side doors that the representatives let them in. Yeah, and then the police were taking selfies. Like,
bro,
that shit was wild.
They were walking people down the steps. The older people that were there, they were walking them down the steps. I don't care if we had somebody who was 84, they would have kicked their ass.
They'd have rolled their ass.
Man, bro. Listen, kick their ass down the goddamn stairs and wouldn't apologize for none of that shit. And they up there, they a representative. They would have. I thought you was with them. You ain't with them?
They would have kicked them down the steps.
Well, you shouldn't have been around them.
They would have kicked them down the steps, dragged them motherfuckers back up the steps so they could kick them down the steps again. I was already down here.
Your ass think we playing?
Oh, these motherfuckers mean business.
You think we playing? Bring your ass back up these steps.
I'm straight.
They got it all on video, shit. Pushing this nigga back down the steps. They go to court. They was like, he was just doing his job. He was just doing his job. I don't see nothing wrong with what he did. Should have been on the steps.
So I will say this from the videos that are now coming out, because I've been on CNN, all that, right? So I will say this for the videos that came out. For the people that they had in the Capitol, no. There would have not been enough people to stop the horde of people that came through there. Right. No. There were way too many people. So I get that. When that black dude was running up the steps and they like, he running. And I'm like, do you see all these people?
What the fuck, you gonna shoot them all?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Shoot them all?
He had some mace, and I don't even think he had a gun, did he? Like, I'm not even sure. But
I mean, he should have shot one. But I'm saying, though, because you got to have an example. Like, I will.
Because they would have
dropped one of them motherfuckers, though.
They could have beat your ass to death. You wasn't in fear?
Did you? I would have been like, I feared for my life.
Right. You see, I heard of motherfuckers. That's a
like, I've been waiting to pop some of you motherfuckers. Like, bro, come on, man.
Right. Like,
that was your shot, nigga.
Hey, it's cousins like, hey, JJ, I know you wasn't doing shit at that job, nigga.
Right.
You sit up here bragging that you work at the Capitol, nigga. You wasn't doing shit at that job.
Right. Mama, look, this nigga running. Mama.
His family and every family reunion are gathering, go rewind that shit over
like,
and over
this
again.
Nigga here.
This nigga the shame of the family now.
Shame
they
of the
chased your ass through the Capitol.
JJ gonna be like, y'all wasn't there.
JJ,
what happened? They ain't give you no bullets? Like, what the fuck was wrong?
Like, JJ, you at the fucking Capitol. You ain't got no bullets. You ain't got no bullets. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Why the fuck was you even down there? I didn't even know you worked with them. What the fuck you mean you could tip?
That nigga JJ like, man, they had hired me through the tip agency. I didn't even know. I didn't even know they was gonna have a mob today. They just said I was down there labor ready and shit. And they had said hop in. $120.
All they told me was I was gonna be working the door. That's all I knew.
Listen,
I didn't know they was gonna have. They planned the whole thing, mama.
Hey, JJ was at work on TikTok doing dances.
Right.
He looked outside and said, "What the
Fuck.
Oh shit.
fuck?" He was not ready. He was not ready.
This nigga, that nigga knew it was staged. That nigga was like, hold on, let me get my phone out. Get the phone out. This nigga was like, hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody ready? All right, I'm running. I'm running.
JJ was not. I can't blame him. There were way too many people. The problem was where the problem kicked in is that the National Guard was not called in time enough for them to stop that. Like when they seen them coming before they even made it there, that should have been a call that was made.
Yeah.
The president knew that they were coming, and he did not. And I think they found out that it was vice president who actually called the National Guard. But by then, shit, they was already in there.
Right.
I know they didn't come late at the Black Lives Matter rally.
Nah, they was
I
there.
know
They didn't really come late doing this shit. Y'all done see them motherfuckers assembling, but they wasn't doing shit. That's what didn't. I did not get that part. You seen these motherfuckers like just coming in hordes, but they, man, from the time you seen like 100 to like 200 of these motherfuckers to the time they actually went to the building was like an hour.
Damn, was it?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers would have been dropping out of helicopters onto the building, shooting niggas from ropes. Like, bro, it wouldn't have been none of that bullshit, bro.
Well, they knew this was going to happen on the 6th because they had already, they had been watching Instagrams and
Yeah,
like,
somebody had to
social media.
organize this shit. This shit didn't come out the blue.
They knew that. They knew it was going to happen on the 6th. That's what they said. And when he came up and he did the speech to confirm that it will happen on the 6th, like we're going to march down there, they already knew this. They knew this days before. And that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, y'all knew this was going to happen days before. When we had when black people, we had our march and we didn't even, do you know they had pipe bombs, guns, zip ties. They had like anything that you could think of. I seen a dude throw his crutch.
Damn.
I'm like, you don't need that.
Damn.
You're not worried about it.
You gotta really look at the Black Lives Matter marches and see the videos. Like they are kneeling down like for seconds or minutes at a time, and the police are just fucking with them. Like go home. Like just kicking our asses for no fucking reason except being there on the streets. Right? These motherfuckers marched for an hour. Yeah. Ran for an hour, and y'all didn't decide that it was too many goddamn white people in one place, that y'all wasn't going to chase after them. Let it be 20 black people marching down the street. The police is going to be there.
There could have been 3 niggas out there, and more police would have showed up than what showed up all them white people.
3 is too many. Are y'all together? Or are y'all walking past each other together?
It would have been drones flying over us like, oh, shit. Like, these niggas is watching us.
But what I did realize, though, it was a lot of politicians that was there in the rally. So, I mean, like, those people that can call shots and shit and hold off the police for a minute, like, they was in the fucking rally. Yeah. Like, this wasn't, I don't, like, we going to say, like, this is an inside job, like, fucking duh, right? Yeah. But we ain't going to get nowhere with that kind of facts, right?
Hey, but check this out. Do you remember that video that kept looping for a minute before they actually got some more footage? I don't know where they got it from. It was real or not, but this ain't the show for that shit. But they kept showing this damn clip with his the white dude, the one in the front. He was busting the windows. The nigga had a police shield.
No shit.
Where the fuck you get a police shield from?
Man, from the police.
Now I'm one of them. Exactly. Or you
the police.
Or he is the damn police. Like, bro, I'm like, why would you show that clip? I'm a nigga looking like, I know a police shield when I see it. This nigga got a fucking riot shield busting the window out. Where did you get that?
Crazy.
No, what got me is when they were walking them out and letting them go. Like,
yeah, that's what.
You're walking them out and you're letting them go. Like, they just fucked up the Capitol and you're just like, hey, go home.
Right.
That could have never. And that's why.
They'd have been sitting on that damn side, them stairs.
Everybody out there should be charged with murder. See, what they do to black people, if you participate in an act to where somebody dies, you go to jail. You get charged with the same thing the person that pulled the trigger with. But they gon' ain't nothing gonna happen.
And most of the time, like, he's a police officer, you gonna go to jail for making a police officer kill them.
Man, they gonna hit you with all kind of shit.
I don't know. They showed a couple of them getting arrested, them going to their house, right? And dude was like, I wasn't there for that.
Right.
I wasn't there for that. He said, I was filming.
Yeah.
for the documentary, and they were like,
Nigga, we don't care about none of that.
they were like, get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get in the car. Dude, grandma came outside and said, get out of mine. Can't believe this. Like, it was like, nah, we're taking you down.
You know what? The whole arrest shit don't make me feel good.
No.
It don't make me feel good because it's a couple of things. Like you said, y'all was letting them go.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all, like, these people getting fired from their job. And, like, they're going to get arrested. And they're going to be, you know, obstruction of justice or something like that. They're going to be let go, right? But we don't get that chance to be let fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, that's the fact. Like, they shouldn't have to go to their house and fire from their job and get arrested then. That's after the fact. Mm-hmm. Nah, treat them motherfuckers like you would have treated us.
But you know what? I think one thing we have to understand is this, right? I totally felt like, one, this is not our fight.
True.
I felt like that. I felt like this is, like, there was nothing in me that was like, I was mad because I'm like, y'all don't do that to us. But we see that every day. Not just with this shit. We see it every day. So it wasn't a shock to me. The second thing was, as they tell you, like, just let people be who they are, and then they'll show their true selves, right? Mm-hmm. It was people that were looking like white people that were like, these are not our type of people, right? Right. That are denouncing these people like we don't do that, right?
Yeah.
I guess, like you said, there's Duck Dynasty, and then there's like there's like upper class for them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So there were tons that were like, we would never do that. This is disrespectful. And not only that, it's just bigger than the United States. Like, the whole world got to see this is it. This is, so when you claiming America's just great and I don't know what they're complaining about, now you get to see, because they have videos of other countries, like politicians and just regular people talking about, like, oh my God. Yeah. Show yourself to the rest of the world so they can see. Like, you would think white people would never do this. You're patriots. You would never do this. You would never go and tear up. And you did. And you did. And you showed yourself. And there were tons of them who were there who was like, this was not supposed to happen. But it did. But it did. So take that. Whether you get arrested, we already know punishment is not going to happen for them like it would for us. But I like just the little inconvenience. Just the inconvenience. So you can see 10% of what we see on a daily. Inconvenience these motherfuckers.
Exactly.
We knew it was not going to be the same. I'm sitting back eating snacks, enjoying the view. Because ha ha ha, ha ha ha. That's it. Like,
man, I'm one of the people, I don't believe shit. So now I be sitting looking at this situation and I think it just makes you look back to all of the people like what was the one dude named Dylan Roof or something like that. One of these crazy motherfuckers, and they shoot up and they take lives and shit. I be wondering, like, do they really go to jail? And I'm gonna tell you why I asked that. You never see where's the hard copy interview with Dylan's mom? You know what I mean? When black people, kids get took, we everywhere crying. You don't never see man, one of them motherfuckers shoot up a school. Where the fuck are they parents?
Right.
I be like, bro, I don't know, man. I be trying so hard not to be a conspiracy theorist, but when you sit and look at this shit, it's like, I don't know, bro. Well, somebody had to love these motherfuckers.
Well, you know what that means? That means we gotta have another segment. That means we gotta dig deep.
We can't get too deep before the show blow.
I don't know. That means we can. Ryan gonna be in the jail cell interviewing the nigga. Wearing the hat. Talking about not dealing.
Not dealing.
See, brother, they can incarcerate my body, but they can never incarcerate my mind. I'll start talking. Like, nigga, you only been in there one day, bro. Brother, time.
I cannot deal with you at all. But no, it does.
I couldn't even finish.
It makes you think. But we already know this. This is what I'm saying. For me, this was not a shock. This was nothing for me. If you know, you know. Right. Period. I'm shocked people got arrested. I am shocked that people are getting arrested and getting charges, even federal charges. This is a shock to me because that normally does not happen. But you normally don't see a bunch of white people jump in the Capitol because you're supposed to be. It's just.
Man, I don't know what to make of it. It's funny, it's sad, it's scary. It's a lot of things rolling in one depending on how you look at it because what the fuck the world saw was privilege like a motherfucker, bro. It's like there's no other way. If you look at that shit and don't see a display of privilege and what's wrong with this fucking country now, then something's wrong with you, bro. It's like for you to go down there and feel like you deserve to come up in here and start tearing up shit because the political party you fucking support lost? Like, that's privilege like a motherfucker. And then they compare it. Oh, well, y'all be tearing up y'all neighborhoods and doing this shit. I'm like, bro, man, we in two different struggles, goddamn.
Right.
We fucking demonstrating and trying our best to, you know what I mean, to express ourselves about us being murdered and being unequal and, like, you know what I mean, real shit. Y'all motherfuckers mad because y'all lost. That's privilege. That ain't, you can't compare that shit. And I see it every day.
You're mad because you lost.
Yeah.
Because you fucking lost. That is how all wars mostly get started. A person is mad because they can't get something and there's a temper tantrum and someone has to pay. So
that was like the world's biggest temper tantrum.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
this is not shocking. I don't know, because we still have the Civil War.
Do y'all I know I'm changing subjects.
Yeah, it's about time. I'm sick of that shit.
But do y'all
I don't.
It just sounds like it's just going to
I don't think I do.
not cater, not order catered
I
food.
did not, but I have. Okay.
I used to.
When I did before.
I'm trying to put it in like.
What year we talking about?
Because that.
I'm a different person back then.
That shit sounds. That's a good question. What year was it?
I like this question. Let's talk about it.
This nigga stupid. Yo,
Because it took a lot to get out. Okay.
Okay, have y'all ever bought food to be catered? Or
I done went in on it. That's about it.
I have, yes.
I pitched in on it. What's
Do
up?
you mean like going somewhere, buying a bulk, and then taking it somewhere to have a party, or do you mean like calling a caterer and saying,
both,
I need you to?
Both.
Okay,
both.
yes.
Yeah, like some people do it for their weddings and like
yes.
funerals and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever had an issue at like an issue with the deposit and cancellations?
Damn.
No.
Cause it's a big deal. I'm not gonna say any name, but it was a big deal on Facebook.
Because most people I've done that with have it like a tax ID.
Damn.
But you
know now a lot of people are popping up, you know, doing the catering thing. They probably have licenses and shit, but they're not big time yet to where they can understand the ins and outs of it yet. Like I went.
That's not the situation, man. What happened?
Okay. So this is a situation, or I'll put my own situation out there.
Okay.
I went and was looking for a caterer for my mom's birthday at one point, right?
Okay.
And we were going to different places to do catering, right? And we had came across this guy that I knew, and he worked at this place, this hotel, and they have a catering restaurant in the hotel.
Okay.
They wanted to charge $30-$40 a plate.
Okay.
With a deposit down to $1,500. Do y'all feel comfortable paying that amount of money up front for a caterer to come and visit you, or like Ron, like yourself, you don't look like you would do some shit like that. You look like you don't have to wait till the product is gonna come here and then pay for it.
Man, I think it's like I've never been involved in it, but ain't it like some kind of testing? Like you can come and like test the food first. Like it got to be something like that for me to put in.
Yeah, most of the times when it's a high deductible like that, most of the time when it's a high deposit like that, you normally can taste the food. You're not just going to give that amount of money to somebody. Even if I'm getting a cake, like I'm not going to buy it and I haven't tasted it to know what it's going to taste like.
But if you don't get a cake from like Hy-Vee, you don't get to taste it.
You can ask. Yes, you can. You can ask Hy-Vee.
You can ask them to take the exact cake they're gonna make for you.
I mean, you willing to gamble with $20-$30?
No,
you ain't about to gamble with no wedding budget.
But no, you can.
Nah, you're not gonna gamble with no wedding budget.
No, you can, because Hy-Vee does catering and Hy-Vee does wedding cakes, and they do catering beyond just saying, "Hey, happy birthday, get this shit out the freezer over here." Like they do other. If you call them and you say, "Hey, I would like to taste it," yes, you can. It's just that niggas don't do that, and that's our problem. We don't do that. If I was to go somewhere and you tell me, you tell me $30 a plate, even if you tell me $15 a plate, I'm going to want to taste it so that way I can know what I'm ordering.
Everything.
Like, yeah, I mean,
but the tasting part, I don't think is the problem. I think the problem is actually having it there.
So the problem is what? That somebody, you paid a deductible and it wasn't there, or
they don't show up.
Oh,
or they don't show up, or they don't show up, or you cancel, but you can't get your money back.
Oh my God!
Was there?
No, it was no paperwork involved.
Oh, well,
that's
shit.
your fault.
Man.
Oh, see, that's my problem. That's my issue. Is it seemed like if I cancel in a good amount of time, because there's no paperwork. If I cancel 30 days in advance, I would want some of my money back.
But how can you assume that business is going to let you do that if you didn't sign anything that says that they would?
But how would you not? There is nothing to sign.
I was about to say, that sounds like a good court case, though, because there was no stipulation on either side, though. So somebody else need to mediate that shit.
Yeah,
because I need to.
Right, but there was nothing on any side, right? So
in this situation, the person actually said they were going to give the money back.
Oh, well, then they
said, nah, I'm not going to get the money back.
Oh, well,
this was verbally or on Facebook?
This was on text.
Screenshot it?
Yep.
Take them to court.
Oh, yeah. If they said they were going to, here's the thing. If they said that they were going to give the money back, right? Mm-hmm. If they said they were going to give the money back, then yes, you just open your mouth and said it. If you were to go to court and they have copies of you saying that you would give this money back, you're going to get your money because you said it. Right. However, if you went to a business, just like if you went to a place and bought some clothes, right? Mm-hmm. Like now you go to places and you buy clothes and they'll tell you, like some will say, not all, because I had to find out, but they were totally backed by this and they didn't have to say it. Target said they are not doing any refunds on clothes during COVID, right?
Right.
I didn't see shit to say that.
Right.
But they had it on their website and they had it in this, and they're telling you like shit, it don't matter whether you read it or not. We're not doing it. And they're backed. But my point is that if I'm going to give someone some money, if I'm going to give you a certain amount of money, I'm going to see something. Whether we got to write it up, I'm serious. We got to write it up ourselves. There's no way I'm going to give somebody a bulk of money.
Yeah.
A bulk of money. I don't give a fuck if it's 20. I need my money back with interest, nigga. There's no way I'm going to give somebody a bulk of money and say, I trust you. I trust you with my fucking. I don't know you.
Right.
I gotta question my cousins. Right. Why would I not?
That's a lot of money.
Why would I not question you?
That's a lot of money.
Because then that makes me think, what type of business are you if you don't have something in writing for your people to sign?
Right.
You're right.
Whether you small or not, everybody got a computer. The same way you can jump on Facebook, you can open up Word, type up something. And that way we can go ahead and sign it and we have a document. So no one can say that you don't have, you do have, you can make it, you just don't. So there's no way as a consumer that I'm going to give you my money and go based off like you doing the right thing. Now, if you said you were going to do it, then you got to keep your word. You said that you were going to do it, and there's nothing that you can say about that. Right. I saw that situation. I did. It was online, and everybody was talking about it. Right. And I was like, but it's sad that you have to go to like a social media site to get people in it for you to get it back. That's sad on his part as a business, as having a business, because that made you look totally bad. Now, I will say this. A lot of people, social media has made it big for a lot of people to start businesses.
Right.
That's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. Because just because you want a business or you're good at cooking or you're good at doing clothes does not mean that you are good at legal work, customer service, and all these other things. Right. Period. Right? Yeah. Period. It doesn't mean that you have those things. So either you need to hire someone that does, or you need to take some fucking courses so that way you can learn about your fucking business. I don't think that people should just be like, let me just do this shit and just do it up. That's great. But when it comes to stuff like that, like again, you having a business and you having no paperwork. How can you have a business with absolutely no paperwork where you're dealing with people's money? Yeah. You're dealing with money in and out. It's different when you're not, but you're dealing with people's money. I'm not trusting nothing if I'm not signing it and reading it and I'm telling you, okay, well, I know that if something happens, I'll get this. Nail techs even do that now. If you cancel, you don't get your money back.
Right.
So you should have something. So I guess that's a learning lesson for both parties. Like he can be a better business person by doing so. It doesn't mean that his business is down the hill. He fucked up. Right. Most businesses fuck up. Businesses that we give our money to all the time, they fuck up too.
Right.
So he fucked up. Bad on him.
Right.
Get yourself together. And it teaches the other person, like, hey, if you're going to give a lump sum of your money away, sign something. Yeah. Read something before you give some money. It's a learning lesson for both parties. So, yay to that.
What's your thoughts, Ryan?
Man, first of all, I wouldn't deal, like when it comes to that amount of money, I wouldn't deal with a company that wouldn't, like, have legal paperwork, like be insured. Like, you got to.
Yeah, because it's a lot,
You got to look into that, yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot. You said it because insurance is a big deal, too.
Yeah, insurance is a big deal with these. And, like, I got to be able to look them up. Like, if I was going to do something like that, like, of course, if I was just going to go make a small purchase, I wouldn't, like, do a background check, but something like that, a wedding or something, I would definitely see how they BBB rating is.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to look into stuff like that and like see reviews on people because, like she said, there's a lot of upstart businesses on social media, and it's not a lot of people who like actually understand business. Some people can get a little overwhelmed, and they won't just be honest about it. Then when you blast them on Facebook, then everybody's mad. It's like, bro, you gotta, man, when people spend their money with you, they need communication. I'm not one of them people. You got like, you know what I mean? If you tell me you're going to talk to me today, you need to talk to me today. Like, I don't know how you deal with Tamika and them. Like, I'll pull up. Like, I'm one of them motherfuckers for my money. Like, on Facebook Live. Like, you're going to have to do good business with me because I'm going to do it with you.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And you got dudes out here, you got motherfuckers out here like me, like a little on the edge. Don't push me over the edge about my motherfucking cake. Shit. I don't play that shit.
They be like, Ryan, I told you I'm gonna give you the $32.50 today.
Right.
I don't know what we. I told you that. Now I had to wait till the Cash App came in. I was gonna pay your money.
That nigga like, hey, some nigga out named OG Ron's outside asking about some 32 cents, $32.50. He told me to come and get you.
The nigga be like,
OG Ron.
Is he by himself?
Is he?
Is he by himself?
At the comedy club? Hell
Is he
no.
by himself?
Yeah, he by himself.
Do he look mad? He look mad?
He look unhappy. He unhappy.
Well, he always look like that. You seen the logo? God damn. Let him in or not.
Here's what I want you to do, okay?
Yeah.
I want you to go outside.
Okay.
I want you to talk to him.
You want me to talk to him?
Did you tell him I was here?
I told him you was here.
Oh, motherfucker.
I told him he was here.
You told him I was here?
If you don't mind, I don't really want to go back and talk to him. I really don't want to go back out
I know
there.
your scary ass don't want to go, but my scary ass don't want to go either. Let's just let him out, leave him outside.
I really want to go smoke, but I'm just going to stay here for an hour or two, wait it out. Nigga look a little tired.
He gonna fall asleep in that car.
Yeah, he fall asleep
as soon as he do, we slide down on that ass.
We out of here.
Niggas in there nicking like a motherfucker waiting on me to leave. Hey, I'll tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all this real quick. I be thinking about this, but it's like social media also make it hard for you to express your real opinions too. You always a hater on some shit. One of the things I like about social media now is that everybody's pushing like, okay, man, try to be an entrepreneur. If that's you, be it. Or get your LLC, start your business, all that shit. But it's like now you see the people like now all of a sudden that's the argument on Facebook, LLCs, and it's like, bro, black people don't want nobody to do nothing.
And what payment to you?
Like, look, they trying to learn. Like, goddamn, let them learn about the LLC.
Yeah.
Like, just because you got the LLC don't mean you made it. You got some work to do. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot ahead for you.
Hella work.
Don't get that and start talking. Man, motherfucker, go and get an LLC and start talking about everybody on Facebook. You ain't made $1 yet, but you got your LLC.
Well, the problem is that we don't leave. I can only speak for our community. We don't leave room for learning, right? So it's like anything else. So let's say a person was like just a horrible person back in the day, right? And then a couple of years they've been just good. They've been volunteering, you know what I mean?
Like me.
At animal hospitals and
good now.
shit. You know, going to giving Thanksgiving turkeys and shit. And then you like, see, this what's wrong with y'all. Right. Y'all don't really be, y'all just be out here and it's like, dog, you just started doing this shit. Like, you just killed 3 people back in the day. And
exactly.
you got away with the shit. But I'm just saying, like, you just started this. Instead of saying, in time it will come, you will learn about this shit. Like, give suggestions. Like, dude with the business, he should have got a suggestion like, oh, I don't think that you should do this. It may backfire on you. Yeah. But if you do, it's a learning. Because I read certain things, and I'll just say this. In all honesty, in my opinion, I feel like both parties were wrong.
Of course.
I feel like both parties were wrong, but people were just making it seem like, dude, like you just wrong. Like you.
He should. If he wouldn't have said nothing, then we wouldn't. She would have just been wrong.
Like
they both would have been wrong, but he said something.
But nobody said like. And this is what I don't understand about our people. I do this shit with my friends. If you wrong, I'm gonna be like, hey. That nigga wrong, but your dumb ass should have never did that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still gonna be like, I would never. Like, I'm gonna say both parties.
But you know, it felt like your kid. You know what I mean? Like this is how it felt. Like your kid run out in the middle of the road.
See this shit. Is
your
it still
kid,
up?
It's down. Your kid run out in the middle of the road, right? You mad because they wrong for running out in the middle of the road. And you mad at the car for almost hitting your kid, right? But you don't worry about that shit first. You worry about taking care of the problem first, and then you tell your kid your ass almost got fucked up.
You
don't tell your kid when he about to die he almost got fucked up.
And I can see we grew up in different areas. because I've seen it where the parent cussed out the car. Motherfucker, you driving too fast, and your little ass in the street.
That's what.
No, it's at the same. Like the shit is.
Oh, that's wrong.
The shit is
simultaneously.
That's a fucked up mentality.
Like if your kids slip in the store or whatever because they just got finished mopping and they didn't put the sign, and you like, nigga, we can sue y'all if y'all ain't put no sign, and your motherfucking ass running in this store when I told you to sit right in this basket. Like that's
what's wrong. That's what people need mental health problems. What the fuck? Your kid almost died. See, that's what your ass get. That's what my mom used to, that's what your ass get. Busted your head, didn't you? Now you got a knot. See? I don't want to hear none of that. Come on, let's go get the cereal. Al 6.
Did you say Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms, mom.
I think I both said we're going to get the other, the kind in the bag.
Bring your ass on.
Man, I think people need to be better friends sometimes, too. Like, I didn't see that situation, but I do see sometimes, and I'm not, I'm saying, like I said, I didn't see that situation. It's something totally different. Sometimes people get blasted. They'll put up a post, like, and the intentions is blasting somebody else, and I'll be reading it and be like, it don't sound like they did nothing. Like
I hate that.
But they friends though won't tell them like, man, take that shit down. That shit like, you know what I mean? Like you should talk to them about that shit. You tried to make something out of nothing. Like, bro, I'll give you the $3. Like, dude, that shit looks stupid. Like, take it down.
I'm like the first person. Once I see some shit that I be like, nah, this song, you blasted him because he asked for your number?
Bro,
he asked for your number? Mm-hmm. Like he inboxed you and was like, hey, I seen you was looking good. I just wanted to see if I can get your number, take you out to eat. This nigga just don't get the hint.
Exactly.
Like you just the screenshot was the screenshot say 10:52. This nigga text at 10:48. Like damn, like you didn't get this nigga no chance. Like this nigga just asked for your number. She talking about niggas is so thirsty. Like they see me up and down here saying I don't want a nigga. Be like, nah, I don't see it on your page.
Now,
2 years down the line.
Then I had to be like inside edition because I'd be like, I want to see. You got to show me some more. Hey,
you want to know the whole shit?
Listen for me, okay? Set the scene, motherfucker. No, I cannot. You cannot. If you gonna put a story out there,
right?
You're not gonna half-ass me.
That story, the screenshot ain't never the full story.
Nah,
you ain't gonna American history me. I want to know the truth. I want to know. I'm gonna be like. Make it bigger, first of all.
Yeah.
Make it bigger, first of all.
Listen, your screenshots, I want to see the top of your shit and see if you got messages and everything. Like, I want to see the full shit. I don't want to see
you investigating this shit.
Listen, I don't want to listen with Glenn.
This bitch had 28% battery level. How the fuck did she send all these texts?
I be like, you a lie. You a lie. I'm going to tell you why. Because the nigga went to sleep because your phone died. Probably around 1:32. Your phone probably died. He didn't even text you to 10. This shit a lie. This shit sound like a lie.
Why is that the culture though? Why is that the culture for women? It's so many women that do the screenshot shit. It could be about something big or it could be about something small. But y'all can't wait to screenshot some shit.
Hold on, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all one more thing. And this is funny because like I damn near felt like it was about me. When a motherfucker blasted somebody on. This is probably like a month ago. Like I got nervous, like, oh shit, am I out there? Let me tell y'all something.
Oh shit.
Man, I thought I was out there. Check this shit out. Like I be on Instagram, right?
Okay.
Doing a little promo and shit like that.
Yeah.
When I see a picture of the ladies, they want my
What?
I might leave a little heart on that motherfucker, you know what I mean? I might leave a little heart from time to time.
You hear the setup? That nigga, you know, when you do the little ladies. The little ladies.
You got to put a little heart on there.
Okay. You got to put a little heart. Right there on the booty. Right there on the booty.
But
you on Instagram liking pictures.
I'm on Instagram liking bitches' pictures.
Again.
Tasha, I was on Instagram that day. I was liking bitches' pictures. I'm sorry. But I wanted to tell the story. This is for the story.
I need to dig. You see this inside edition shit? This is why I'm saying.
This nigga said I was on there, you know.
Now what the picture looks like.
Hey, that nigga wasn't liking it because on Instagram you only get one heart. You just get a heart. This nigga heart and shit. Nigga heart and loving shit.
Did you comment?
No, I don't never. Have I commented? I don't think so.
Look,
these motherfuckers be big pages. Like I ain't talking about.
We getting deeper.
I ain't talking about Tamika and them. I'm talking about the motherfuckers with the.
We getting deeper. He said he don't think.
I'm always showing Tamika and them love. Like, all right, Tamika, you need another heart.
Yeah, I mean, if I comment talking to somebody I know,
that makes 5. You the ones you like, nigga. How did they find you in the million other hearts?
Exactly. I'm not putting myself out there and she ain't even gonna see it. Like hell no.
Right.
Look for.
All right, so I'm on there liking this shit. So later on, I'm on Facebook looking for my memes and shit. I'm winding down at the house. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I see this chick and she always blasted motherfuckers like, but she don't be putting no names in it though. But she hilarious. So I'm scrolling. I see a post she made. She was like, and this is why I say females is on the blast culture.
What did he say?
Like, she was like, y'all need the
it's gonna be good.
I always put my voice with they shit. They don't sound like this.
Right.
Y'all need to get with y'all boyfriend. They be on Instagram liking niggas' pictures and shit. So I went back and looked at my history like, am I on there? But
niggas' pictures, bro.
Yeah. And she was like, I'm going to blast these niggas. And I'm like, now, look, don't get me wrong. I'm a masculine nigga. These are all women, but you never know. She basically meant like it'd be some chicks on Instagram that you think is yeah. So I'm like, I'm like, is this bitch on my Instagram that I like the wrong bitches? Like, shit, should I delete, unfollow somebody?
I didn't run like.
Hey, I be so scared to get blasted up some shit. I don't do nothing. Like, I ain't liking nothing else on Instagram, bro.
Like, this bitch got an Adam's apple. Yeah, I'm gonna unfriend her.
I ain't like the bitch since. Like, bro, we are so scared to get blasted by women these days, though. Like, we don't know how to conduct ourselves in public, online. Like, bro, you just gotta basically fade out. Like, you know what I
mean? Well.
That's the scariest shit because you.
I don't like males that look like women either.
I'm about to go back and be like, nigga, the nigga ever like
I ain't liking shit else.
No,
if it's already out there, they better say that shit because I ain't liking nothing else.
Okay, so I don't agree with this is.
All right, talk about it.
I don't agree with if a person like your shit, right? Like you have to be like, these motherfuckers just that. First of all, we all know that is an attention thing. Okay, stop playing. That is like, and I need some attention. He probably messaged me like twice. Right? If there's no nothing. Now I've seen some where the girl was like, hey, kind of leave me alone. She done said it like a couple times. I'm like, this shit had to be done.
Right.
This shit had to be done.
This nigga just back to back every once a week.
Like, and it ain't even me. Like, and I'm getting sick of this shit. Like, God, again?
Nigga, again?
Again, this you? So sometimes it has to be done. But I don't agree with if it's just like he keep talking to me and da-da-da-da-da. And it's not, one, you don't show nothing, or you do show something, but it's what makes you look good. I don't agree with the screenshot shit. I do agree with the screenshot stuff, not social media wise, but when you just know a motherfucker's just lying on you. Like, sometimes you be like, I don't want to do this shit, but I know, but a motherfucker,
receipts.
like, you keep lying on me. You keep lying on me, motherfucker. Like, I can't.
You got to defend yourself.
Now, listen, I talked to the Lord, and he told me to reveal. And that's exactly what I'm about to do for everybody. Like, that part, I get.
I seen a girl do that, man. I laughed so hard. She ended up outing this dude talking about this nigga was broke and like all this other shit. This nigga had the receipts, nigga, and was like, I'm broke. Ain't this the money that I let you borrow? Ain't this the text message you talking about you don't give me back the money? Ain't this your card you told me to go get the money off phone and then you ain't called me back since then?
Sound like Dylon. Hit it with that hot fire.
Shit. I said, she was like, delete this and all this other shit. I said, your ass got to be more careful.
Now, see,
you got to
screenshot some shit.
You got to.
This is the
you think that nigga still have his receipts?
This is the problem with men and women. That's the problem with men and women, because I've seen that happen to men too. I've seen dudes say, bitch, don't nobody want you, and it's like, no, you were mad because she didn't, because it's all right here. Like, you know what I mean? So I can see in those situations why people do that. I don't get it when you just need the attention for it. Yeah. Because sometimes people push your buttons, and we have to remember, there's no more physical fights anymore. There's no more like heads up, nigga. Like there's no more of that. There's more like internet fights. Okay, this is what most people spend a lot of their time on the internet. So and you just want some attention, dudes, females. You just want some attention when you just have to put it out there. It's different when somebody keep bugging the shit out of you. Yeah. But then when you feel like you just need to, and then why would you do that if a person really has information on you? That part I don't get.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
I don't get that part. Like, if I know a person got information on me, I'm gonna be like, nigga, call me.
What'd you say, Robert?
I just want to say something. What irritates me is that like a dude will blast a woman, like show the receipt, like, nah, you lying about it and stuff, but then there'll still be the females out there defending.
Yeah. Oh.
That part irritates me the most.
Yeah.
Like,
women will defend to the end.
Yeah.
She was lying, and y'all like still backing her.
Yeah.
because listen, because just like anybody else, right? Oh, just like anybody else. In public, I need to defend you.
Mm-hmm.
behind closed doors, I need to be like, now you know this shit was done.
No, fuck that. Stick to your theory that you
gotta. They don't learn their lesson like that.
Hold on. Stick to that theory you said about your kid about to run into the car running into your kid. No, you do both at the same time. You say, nah, your dumb ass out here lying, but nigga, you lying too.
So listen.
You lying too.
So listen, this is. So listen.
I want the whole shebang you just did over here.
That nigga got angry.
And this is how I'm doing both. and this is.
Talk about some behind the closed doors.
Listen,
fuck that.
And this is how I'm doing both. Because while we sitting here at brunch sipping mimosas,
You ain't sitting there with her doing that shit. You
Not
ain't
during-
even gonna call her.
not during COVID. But if I'm,
Women be lying. She ain't gonna call her.
no. But if I'm sitting there, listen. For me, my friends know I'm an asshole.
You ain't calling nobody
shit,
when it happened.
Listen, I'm not you. I am an asshole.
So you see the photos. You like, oh shit, my friend tripping again. Let me call her and be like, bitch, take this down.
Take it down.
Take it down.
Or I'll post it on your shit. Take that. First of all, that shit sounds stupid.
Put it on the comments.
That's why I said,
Say,
or
friend,
I'll post it. Or I'll post it on your
friend,
shit.
you wrong. Take it down.
Yeah.
Listen, now
I wanna hear that.
Now this is where we can have some receipts at, because my friends definitely take that shit down. The shit's done.
You said,
or most of my friends now know message
okay,
me.
okay.
Most of my friends will message me and be like, "Now tell me, do this sound right? Should I do this?"
Okay,
I'll be like, "That shit sound dumb. Like, don't do this shit. That shit's gonna make you look stupid."
Yeah.
But if not, go ahead,
That's
nigga.
what's
Like,
up.
make the internet
Y'all need
pop.
more friends
Yeah,
like
exactly.
me. Y'all need more
If you
friends
got
like
to,
me.
light it up.
Because, you get older, you start to do that. Now, when I was younger, would I probably be like, but when you get older, you just like, this shit just sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, why would you really want to fucking go there and do that? I think people in general, it's like niggas. Like, if you know your friend broke, but he on here making it seem like, let's not act like you don't. Let's not put this on women.
Hey, don't
Y'all
put.
know- you know,
That's a whole different subject.
Let's flip.
It's a whole different subject.
Let's flip. If
Let
you-
my nigga live.
If you see,
He only lying about himself. He ain't lying about nobody else.
He ain't hurt
He ain't
nobody.
hurt nobody else.
Who is he hurting?
see?
Hey, ain't nobody gonna believe the nigga. The nigga.
There you go.
In his own profile picture, he
There
got
you go.
3 polo shirts.
Now you know you got a broke friend,
I
and
do.
that friend is looking for a place to stay.
He does. He always looking for a place to stay.
And you know this nigga out here talking about niggas get money.
He always say that shit.
We getting money. We up here. We doing all this shit. Yeah. Just
Hey, and guess
copping these shoes. The nigga ain't buying nothing.
Hey.
But taking a picture of the motherfucker.
And guess what else he getting? Hoes. And guess what them hoes is
They
doing
love
for
him.
him?
They love
What them hoes doing for him? Making them do this shit some more so he get some more hoes. He already getting
Yeah.
hoes with no money.
But you not saying.
How do we need some money?
But listen,
He don't need no money.
You don't need no money.
But you not saying nothing when he come to you. Be like, Cortez, motherfucker, put me on child support again. Nigga, put me on child support.
I look at my friend and be like, nigga, you ain't got no money. like you ain't got nothing.
But listen,
all these bitches keep buying you shit.
If you would have told your friend that at first, you
can't stop your friend from being. You can't stop your friend from doing what they gonna do.
You can suggest.
You always.
Yeah, you can make a
you always,
suggestion.
you always say some shit like this.
But you ain't gonna be suggesting early on in life. We don't do that. We wait a little bit.
Yeah, we be like, bro.
We be
come on,
all
man.
fucked up.
You need to probably take care of them kids,
let me ask
bro.
you.
Go get your children, bro.
Let
Why
me
you
ask
here?
you this, because I know you do. I done heard you talk to Mike all the time. You be like, nigga.
Like, nigga.
Rod be like, nigga, I don't really think that don't even sound right. That don't even. He don't be sitting back like, yeah, you should do it. He be like, nigga, I don't think you should do it.
I don't think you should do it.
That sounds stupid. Like, now if you did it this way,
Yeah.
that's a suggestion.
Man.
Okay.
It's just a male suggestion. It's just a suggestion in a way that you would do it.
We suggest.
you
We
should-
suggest blatantly.
Just be a little hardcore.
I feel like Tez might be letting his friend sink.
Hell
You
nah.
letting your friend sink?
My friend.
Are you letting your friend sink?
YOLO. You be like YOLO, nigga.
I tell
Nigga
all
trying
my
to tell him his problem. Cortez like YOLO.
hey. Nigga, do what you
Then
gonna
walk
do.
the fuck off.
This friend be like,
Just don't come back here, nigga. Asking me for shit.
Tez, should I shoot him? Should I shoot him?
I
YOLO,
tell
nigga.
I be telling my friends all the time. I be like, yo,
Hang up.
I be like, why would you do something dumb like that, bro? That's not smart, bro. Don't do nothing dumb like that.
Okay.
Like I tell my friends, like I got a lot of friends, or I got a few friends that are over 30 with no kids.
Okay.
Nigga, over 40
I'm one of
with
them
no
niggas.
kids.
Yeah.
Like why would you want to fuck that up with just a regular person? You know what I mean? Like a regular hood rat that you done try to run from your whole life. Like, nigga, protect yourself. Like, I ain't saying wearing a condom, but pull right on out, brother.
Yeah.
Pull on out.
So all your friends mess with hood rats, or it's just a couple?
Nah, they really don't mess with hood rats. They really mess with some decent ass women.
Mm-hmm.
They just
They
don't like commitments.
So you just call them hood rats?
I call them all hood rats.
Okay.
If they fucking with them, they some hood rats.
I like.
They may not know they hood rats, but after he tell me, be like this little
ain't that a bit?
hood rat ass.
I think it is very important for us to tell our friends the truth, to tell people the truth, even on the internet. Like, if you see something that's like, yeah, you know, you can see
late.
something. You can see something that's wrong, because most times people, like, internet is court. I've seen so many people bring issues with like small businesses to Instagram, to Facebook, and shit done got solved. Like the case done got solved on social media. So people
in the first 48.
that's the time. That's
Once it's on the internet, nigga, it's on the internet.
46 hours. Got his ass.
Got his ass.
That
nigga
fool,
right here.
That who said did the and the payment came? The payment came. The payment in full. In full.
Appreciate y'all business.
And they paid the service fee. This is what I'm talking about.
Hey, let me ask y'all something before I forget. And this comes from a show of mine. King of the Hill.
I love King of the
Is
Hill.
that it? No, not the cartoon. What's the other one? With Doug and Carrie.
King of Queens.
King of Queens.
Oh,
That's my
good
shit.
one.
That's my
Good
shit, too.
All
one.
right, so Doug and Carrie, they in the bed one night.
All right. Set the
They
scene.
want to be more open because they was at a restaurant earlier, and Doug ran into one of his ex-girlfriends from like when he was a teenager and shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So somehow they get to this conversation, which I want to know. If y'all had this conversation, y'all inbox me and let me know. If y'all married or in a relationship, or y'all had this conversation, just let me know.
Oh, this is great discussion time.
Doug asks Carrie who she finds attractive that they usually see. Like, he thinking like the nigga that do the oil change, little shit like that. It's like, we can get that open. Ain't nothing wrong with who you find attractive.
Right.
But of course, women, you know how women are. They always fuck a nigga playing up. You think you about to be open with your woman. So she was like, okay, Deacon, which is
his friend.
His friend.
Damn.
She think Deacon sexy. She want to fuck Deacon.
Yeah, she want to fuck Deacon. That's what we got out of this.
Carrie want to fuck Deacon. But let's keep it like this. If you were to ask your significant other, who do they find attractive, just to get it tight, because I know every once in a while in a relationship you be like, the 6 niggas before me ain't look shit like I do. What is your type for real? And y'all open up and you start saying who's attractive and blah, 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 and they say somebody close, like a friend or their auntie. You know what I mean? How would you feel about that?
This fool said, are your auntie?
Whoever.
I don't know, man.
Or who would hurt the most? Like, add all that shit in there.
Yeah.
Who would hurt the most?
You know what? Like, I don't like that conversation shit. Like, you know why? You know why? It takes me back to high school or like middle school and shit when you be like, oh, so you like, which one of my homeboys would you fuck if it wasn't me? And then she say, it don't matter which homeboy it is, you will fuck that nigga? Man, come on.
Be the one you still hang with and shit.
Yeah,
like ain't that a bitch?
Then now you looking at that nigga like, nigga, that nigga gonna be trying to fuck my woman. Or my woman can't leave them in the room together by themselves and shit.
And he don't even know.
He don't even know what the fuck going on. That nigga, ain't no hugging. Everybody
hey,
else
bro, you can't come over here no more.
Everybody
We
else
used to play Uno. We canceling.
Nah, nigga, that ain't what we doing, bro.
We don't do Uno night no more.
Reverse your ass. You ain't coming over here.
Yeah, like, I ain't doing none of those question and answer and shits because that shit results in nothing but anxiety issues. Like, now you gotta watch your homeboy and your girl when she around your homeboy. You looking at her eyes like, nigga.
Nigga come out of nowhere.
Right. Hey, let her do one of
fuck
these.
y'all do?
Let her do one of these for no reason. Bitch, what you? The whole party over. We all done.
Tony, you gotta go, Tony. Tony, get your shit and go.
Fuck out of here.
I got time for this, Tony.
I ain't doing that shit. That's like even like with your girl exes and shit. Like, if you ever been in a room like or in an environment, because Kansas City is small. You go to like a party or some shit, and you in a party, and she see her ex and shit, and they cordial. You know what I mean? They cordial, so they say hi, what's up to each other, and they keep it moving, right?
Yeah.
But the whole time now you got your eye on this nigga because you don't know what kind of shit this nigga may be on. She like, I'm about to go to the bathroom, nigga. We about to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this nigga on.
I'll be sitting on the baby changing station. Go
Right,
ahead.
nigga, right? Yeah, go ahead. Go run in there.
Go ahead.
She's like, you mind if I go to the bar? We going to the fucking bar.
Be laid back. Hurry up.
Fuck all that shit, nigga.
It's kind of nice in here.
Especially if it's like an intimate party. It ain't that many people there. It's like, nigga, everybody's moving around. Nigga, you upstairs? No, we upstairs. You ain't upstairs by yourself. I don't know what you guys gonna get into upstairs.
Interesting.
Fuck.
I'm
I'm trying to protect my own feelings.
Hold on, Bianca. You got to answer too, though.
No, I want to know. Right back to back. You being a male, you feel that way too?
Well, you got to.
Like, no, do you feel like what he just answered?
Like, do
you
you
don't want to hear it?
Yeah, do you want to hear that shit? Like, I don't want to hear. I just don't care for it, really.
Man, you know what? I've been beat up so many times when it comes to answering questions. No, I'm talking about like
okay.
Men don't like admit a lot of the shit I admit, but I be trying to learn these niggas something, bro. Like,
teach them, reach them.
A smart man wouldn't ask certain questions,
right?
But since I've always been a curious motherfucker and like to know too much, I done got my heart squeezed a few times. Yeah. So it's like now I'd rather just know now, because a lot of those things you might. Man, a lot of people don't even know how to be honest with you. Like, your woman, it could be y'all sex life or whatever the fuck. Some people don't even want to be honest. She might want to say, nigga, look, the only way I get off is by licking ass. And you ain't the licking ass type and y'all living miserably. You know what I mean? You got to ask some shit.
But that's different.
But ask it early, though. Don't ask it when you get them feelings. Y'all got to get to know each other early.
Not that shit. Like, the stuff to help the relationship is cool. Yeah. I'm talking about the curiosity that bites the cat or whatever the shit.
Curiosity gonna kill a cat.
Curiosity killed the cat.
That's what I'm saying.
Who bit the cat? They biting cats?
They killed the cat? They didn't bite it, they killed it?
Is it going?
Y'all don't want to do the PG-13 version? Okay.
So Cortez bit a cat. All right, go ahead.
This was which cat was it? Like
y'all don't want to do the cat just had to die?
If he bit it.
God damn.
Was it live or is this like no? You gotta answer the question.
That's like saying.
Would you want to know about this or not?
What I want to know if she.
I gotta know.
Like some questions like this, like you ask your woman, like who was the best you had in bed, or am I better than your ex, or was my dick bigger and shit like that.
Look, I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what.
I don't ask.
Hold on, I gotta ask this. I gotta tell you this, and you can ask Tasha. I asked it like that, but now, like I said, I'm like, man, you be fucking desensitized after a while. It's like because you can't. When you're young and you ask questions, you got them expectations. I'm an old nigga. I'm 43 years old. I have not been with this woman all of my life. I could not control the size or, you know what I mean, any of that. But we talk about stuff like that, though. It don't hurt my feelings because somebody was. Now, if you say everybody was bigger than me.
But why would you want to talk about it?
You say everybody's bigger than me, I might walk out. But nigga.
That was that, whoa.
I mean, I don't want to go into detail. I don't need to know the size, but I've asked that question. Like I said, am I the biggest?
So point blank.
And I got the lie, which I love it for. I know it probably ain't true, but that's what they do. Like, but
it seems like it just caused
I don't think
unnecessary friction.
I mean, get to be close to 45. That shit won't matter no more. You're just trying to be happy.
You would think. Go ahead.
So basically, you're saying that you will ask these questions, and
I'm with the same one I already asked them,
and not be bothered by it, and not be bothered by the answer. So if the answer was like, yeah, you know, I think like one of your close friends or your cousin or somebody, like I think you're fine, like that would not bother you.
No, because I told you how we met. It was kind of like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
I wasn't even supposed to be with her. Well, I got lucky. Goddamn.
If that's
you're right. No, I.
She's coming down on a blind date with somebody else. I stole the phone number. I stole her.
Listen, that shit was hilarious. It was a great story. But no, I think
shit worked out.
See, for us, for women, right? For women, we already know that your man is going to find other people attractive.
Yeah.
Instagram has proven that itself. You're going to like other pictures. You're going to see other people.
Yeah.
Half the time, I'm telling, and we talked about this on the show before. Half the time, a dude to look at, like when bitches say, I can't call us bitches, but I just think that's a bitch shit. I think not being honest is that, and I feel like not every woman is like that. You just do that shit so you could get along with your dude. When you see a female with a big butt, and you be like, damn, look at her butt. telling to your dude, and your dude like, yeah, she look good. And it's some of that shit is just the insecurity thing because you know he's going to look anyway. So you want to be like, I don't want to be mad about it, so I'd rather just join in opposed to saying, don't be fucking disrespectful and get your head knocked off for looking at some shit you ain't supposed to. Because I didn't look at the nigga with the gray sweats that just came swinging through here. So I feel like some people do that just because, but as a woman, I know you're going to find other females attractive, right? I know this. Now, do I want to ask you, like, who do you really find attractive? Like, who would you really do this? Or do you think one of my friends, or do you do this? Like, I don't want to know. I mean, it's not that. It's just that I don't care to know. Like, I don't care to tell you if I think somebody that's close to you. And this is just me. If I think somebody who's close to you, like, damn, your cousin fine or some shit like that. Like, it's just because to me, I already know you're going to find other people attractive. I don't need to know pinpoint out which people these are. As long as you're not being disrespectful. Like, to me, some questions I want to know, and some I just be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know a motherfucker had a life before me, like you said. I know a person had a life before me. I don't need to know who's the best you ever had. I need to know if what I am doing is making you happy and satisfying you. And if not, then you can tell me what I should do. And we can have that conversation about us to make the situation better. You said Keisha licked you from the back like that. Whoa, nigga. Just
not me though. I gotta put it wasn't me.
Like, no. Like, I don't need to know what you did with somebody else. That's why I say even with dudes, when dudes ask that question, like, who's better than me? Like, first of all, she is to protect your fucking ego, she's going to lie. She's going to lie. She's not going to say, Danny from down the street dicked me down really good, and he does this twist thing that is just
That's
amazing.
the part I don't get, though. Why I've got to that level to where I can take it. Why not say it? Women don't let you know no secrets, though. Because they hate for you to know.
Because us women have been groomed. I'm telling you, us women have been groomed to not do that. From being young, we have been groomed to not do that. You protect his ego. Now that's exactly why you.
I didn't know that.
But wait, this is exactly why. Well, see, now you do, and this is exactly why you'll hear that shit after the relationship is over, and she's mad. She doesn't have to protect your ego anymore. You're going to hear it, and that's exactly why, friends. I just let you into something now. Point blank. Period. It's going to happen. Me personally, I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I don't care. I know you had a life before me. This shit don't work out, you probably have one after me.
All right, well, let me ask you one question. Because, like, I think they're basic sexual questions that should be asked before you get too far because, and I'm going to tell y'all, they don't call me OG Ron for nothing. I've been through these situations. I've been sitting at a table with my girl and a couple of friends and shit. You ever been having a cool little space night, drinks is flowing and shit, and you find out some shit you didn't know about a motherfucker? And it was light, but then you be like, well, it was light in the air, but you thinking like, motherfucker, I should have known that shit prior. Like, this shit, like, I might not have been here right now. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's some shit, there's some taboo areas you might not want to know, size and shit like that. That shit don't really matter, but it's a whole lot of shit that you got to ask, bro.
Yeah.
But
Some people want to tell you shit. Like, that's the crazy thing about male and female. Some people want to say some shit. Might not be no skeleton bone shit, but you know what I mean? They want to get some shit off their chest. Or maybe try to get you open to try something emotionally, whatever it be. It's like, bro, you got to, man, communication is dope. People need to try that shit.
And that part is different. that part is different. And that's the point of me saying, like, I would ask that question as far as, what do you like? What do you like to do? What do you like shit like that? That's exactly why.
But are you open for the real answers too? Will it freak you out? Will you run for the hills?
No, but I feel like this.
Will you blast them and screenshot them?
No, unless you lying on me, nigga, I didn't do that shit. I told your motherfucking ass. Like, no, I feel like I would ask those questions, and I feel like people should actually ask those questions. And if it is not something that you do or something that you are into, you have the right to say, I don't like this. That's not what I do. I don't want you to be disappointed in this relationship because I ain't doing this shit. Or I don't want you to feel like a man could say that. Like, I don't do that shit. So if that's what you like, that gives you plenty opportunity to do whatever you want to do because you're going to be unhappy if that's something that you require, and I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like those questions are off the table. It's not like I'm scared to ask those questions or to get the answer. I'm just saying when it comes to certain people. Now, if I'll ask in general, like, hey, have you fucked with somebody that I know personally that I'm close to? Like, that is in my circle. Like, for me to know, like, when I'm hanging around us together, you know, that's something that's like, I want to know, have you been with somebody? Because in that situation, it's kind of like, and if he asked me, like, have you ever fucked with one of my homeboys? I feel like that is a question in the beginning.
I was just about to see if I can get a few questions. Let me see if I can get a female, just some example from a female point of view. I'm going to throw about 5 questions at you.
What 5?
You just let me know, would you care about them questions? Would you ask them questions?
All right, let's see. Let's go. Get her the rapid 5, Ron.
Would you ask him?
Go slow.
Has he ever had a threesome? Would you care? Would you ask him? Like, would you be curious?
Yes, I would ask.
Okay.
Can I say why I would ask or no? Or we just wrap it?
Go ahead. That make it.
No, I
is it juicy?
I would. It's a little juice. There's a little juice up in it. But no, I would ask. Have you ever had a threesome, or do you like to engage in threesomes in your relationship? Because that's not for me. And
I'm glad you asked that, so now I can ask the extra question because that was gonna be one. I'm about to say,
I would ask that. I would ask him because that's not for me, and if that's something that you like, I know that I'm not going to do that. So I wouldn't. Yeah. So I got 2 and 1. I be killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Okay. Would you ask him? Say y'all together for 5 years or something. You got female friends, they close, y'all all cool. Would you ask him? Is he attracted? Would he like to have sex? Or who would which one of my friends, if it wasn't me, would you ask him that?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay. Would you ask him if, let me see, would you ask him, has he ever had sex with anybody that you're cool with, you know, in your circle?
In the beginning, yes.
Would you ask him, has he ever?
I said 5 questions.
Hold on, I got one, because Ron started stuttering over there.
I said 5.
I got one
I was
more.
running out of gas over here.
I got one.
This is the last question.
All right. Would you?
This nigga been thinking too long, too, so I know it's gonna be something.
Right, but this is after the beginning. This is after the beginning, right? Would you?
This is in the 5 years.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you want to know if he has sex with the same sex?
Ooh.
I would want to know that in the beginning.
Why?
You would ask him that? Wait a minute. You would ask him that question?
Why would you want to know? I mean, why would you ask him? I mean, do you ask dudes that all the time?
Because if I ask him if he has threesomes, that don't necessarily mean that it had to be with a woman.
But I'm saying this is not the threesome
part.
Yeah,
we ain't talking about threesome.
I'm talking about one-some.
But what I'm saying is,
twosome.
But what I'm saying is, in those conversations, right?
Would you ask him if he had sex with another man?
You ask a guy.
You would ask him that?
Yes.
That's deep, though. How would you feel if a woman asked you that?
Well, you gotta.
Nobody never asked me that before.
Well, you have to.
I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Because a woman already feels like a dude, if he has, he's not going to be honest. Right. Well, she's going to feel like that, so he's not going to be honest. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I feel like, and from what I see, especially social media makes our broaden our horizons. It shows us more of what people feel is what they do. I've seen dudes who look like they have beat the shit out of you and will tell you they are bi. Like they're bi. They'll come out and tell you shit. And he look like, I'm telling you, look like he just shot up something. And will tell you that. So for me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that was the you know what I'm saying? That was the SK. But it got stuck. So
jamming this shit. Go ahead.
Because it's old. He didn't clean it good. You know, you got to keep it clean, oil it up.
That was my ex shit.
You talking about? I told you to clean this shit for me like the house. You got to ride on these niggas. Only two moves came out.
Horrible.
No, but no. So I would.
That's crazy.
I would ask that question. I would ask that question. I mean, if you get offended, you get offended. I need to know. Like the world is the same way.
That was a dope question. But I gotta say, like, damn, I thought I was open to all questions. I would get offended with that one.
Yeah,
I'm never.
I think I would probably get offended with that one.
I would ask.
Wow.
I would ask on the strength of we do not.
Okay. Now did you ask and he say yeah? Is that a deal breaker?
That would be a little. That would be a little.
See why niggas
different.
ain't being truthful out here? You see why niggas ain't being truthful?
Yeah.
You want to know? That would be a little different for me. Like if you say you do, I ain't get the strap. Like what the fuck do you?
Get the strap.
Now when he goes like, he's gonna be like, hey, I wasn't catching no baby.
No, I mean, because he gonna tell you he like real ones. He gonna tell you he like meat.
Like what the nigga tell you? I wasn't catching no baby. I was doing all the pitching. What would you say then?
Right. He said he doing it all.
I was only a pitcher. I was locked up for 2 years. I was a relief pitcher.
He was banging the backs.
But most of
I was just filling in for somebody else.
He's like, bitch, I'm a back banger. She's like, oh, okay. Since you a back banger.
But most of y'all.
Ain't nobody ever been on me.
I mean, I can't talk about the 4 male ass.
He's like, nobody gave me no anal. I bared the back.
I can't speak for.
I bears the back.
Let me say, most male asses are hairy, and you may be used to the vibe of feeling like the hair. And
So
come on, you're making up so many excuses. That nigga fucked hella different women. He fucked some hairy women. He done fucked some bald women. He done fucked some women, some little titties, some big titties. Now the hairy booties is out there. He only can have hairy booties.
And listen,
he only fucked the dude one time. Now he like hairy booties.
This is what I'm saying.
That's the only booty he had.
this is what I'm saying. This is how I can tell. And that's
He's like, nah, he want the real booties.
No, and that's okay. This is how I can tell that you guys, that females are more amped to have conversations with bi or gay males about what they like and what they do more than men are, because there are certain things. Yes, there are certain things that males like, and this is exactly.
And then of course,
wait, and this is exactly why I would ask those questions again. For me, it would be a deal breaker. I don't, and I'm not saying for anybody else if it would, because that's just.
But you just saying just because it's me. Tell me why.
But I'm saying because that's not my preference.
What if he told you?
But he said he don't do that shit no more.
But the same way, that's what I'm saying. It's not my preference. The same way I said if a person likes threesomes, that's not my preference. So, and this is what I don't.
Come on, nigga can't have no threesome before he meet you. That's at the point.
Listen, Cortez, whatever you like is whatever you like. I'm just saying what my preference is.
If you have a threesome, if a dude have a threesome,
I'm just saying whatever
if a dude have a threesome,
and this is the problem.
And then you say, oh, no, I'm out of this motherfucker. Like, you ain't good enough because you had a threesome. You ain't good enough for me.
I'm not saying you're not good enough.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying that's not.
Nigga can't approach you and be like, he got to approach you and be like, yeah, I done had a threesome. I had a threesome before. You know what? And you like a threesome. No. That's a real deal breaker for me. Hold up. Deal fucking breaker.
This is the
nigga
thing.
had enjoyed himself 2 times.
Boy, your ass is crazy.
This is the thing. When you said you wouldn't ask your woman if she finds somebody attractive.
Of course not.
Nope. If you said you would not ask her because of your weak ego.
Right.
When you said that shit, I let that shit go, because that's something that you. Now I could have clearly went and said, "Why not?"
What I can tell you a whole bunch of reasons why. No. I told you a whole bunch of reasons why not.
I can say why not. Do you feel like the other, like your friend is better than you, or do you feel like that person has like the potential to take your woman away? Do you feel like y'all relationship isn't strong enough that she wouldn't probably go and tap that just a tad and then come back? Like, do you? I don't care. That is your preference for whatever reason.
You gonna let me answer, huh?
No, you can answer. You can answer.
Should have read the whole down to me.
I mean, you can pick which one it was. But no, what I'm saying is your reasoning matters not to me. That is just what you do. That is just what you like.
That's how she scheme out of the place. Nigga can't have no threesomes out here.
Man, women wiggle out of shit.
She done wiggled out of this shit.
I like that.
We gonna move on because I ain't got nothing else.
Listen,
I ain't gonna wiggle back.
Listen, people who watch Urban Absurdity, we are holding auditions for another woman to come.
Can we handle another woman? I don't know. No, shit, we got to double team your ass already.
If we don't know, we're going to find out. Like, this is what I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's not me wiggling out. It's me saying that's just my preference. The same way I don't care.
She like, I didn't ask you for anything. Why are you asking me? Why you asking me? I didn't ask you. Why you asking me?
Exactly. It is just not. It is
like,
just
my bad, motherfucker. I thought we was
talking.
You know
what I'm saying? It is just not. It's just not my thing. It is just
shooting my shit.
Now,
I'm trying to help the niggas out there before they even approach you. Like, now niggas got a checklist. Before they approach Bianca, they can't have no threesomes. Off rip. Like, so if you had threesomes, niggas, you can't get with Bianca.
Right.
You can't get
Wait a
with
minute,
her.
so you said if they did have a threesome, you wouldn't be with them?
But it don't
like
make
even
no
if they
sense
say they
'cause-
wouldn't ask you for one.
See,
Right.
No, he said that, and that wasn't me.
Okay,
Anything.
my bad.
What I said was, if he told me that he does, if you did, you again.
That's what I asked you though. I said,
But if
he
you did, you've done a lot of things before me. What I'm saying is, if that is something that you continue to do, because some people
That's what
do.
I was saying about the gay stuff. I was saying like he did have sex with a guy, but he not.
but
Then
I-
you said he
I-
had was hairy booty.
But I
Yeah, he
no.
only had one. Only had one time. How do he attracted to hairy booties?
Listen, no, I didn't. Here's,
It's like your first time having sex, you ain't attracted to that person your whole life.
listen, I can understand.
Nigga was in jail banging backs out, trying to get out and bang your back out, and now he can't bang backs no more.
Listen, I could.
What if he was only banging backs that put money on the phone to talk to you? Hey, that nigga love you.
Listen.
I'm banging backs for this love, baby.
No. We
Like,
asking
nigga, stop
questions.
loving
Bitch, you hung up. You know what the fuck I did to get this call?
No.
What the fuck?
We asking questions. We asking
You
questions.
think these cell phones came for free?
Damn, hot water ain't even working in this motherfucker.
We asking questions. We asking questions about this shit. Let me ask a question. If a chick said your best friend who you hang out with all the time, that's your friend, y'all done did some crazy stuff together, that's your friend. If a female said, you know such and such, your friend name and your friend name used to bang, right? They said they used to
Me and Ron's friend and my friend used to bang.
each other, right?
My friend Ron.
Woman,
Okay,
I'm confused. What
hold
the
on.
fuck is
Ron got a
happening?
friend and I got a friend,
You got a male best friend, and you got a male best friend.
and they used to bang.
And they used to bang
Oh,
each other,
shit.
right?
They used to
What the
bang it
fuck?
out.
Now we ask the question, y'all hit me.
Go
with
ahead.
that.
I'm ready.
So
I'm
if
ready.
they saying they used to have a little, like probably a year ago, used to have
Bang
a
and
little fling,
bang.
right?
Little fling.
And y'all, of course, what you gonna do? My dude ain't like that. See,
Yep,
females
yep,
be putting people out there,
Yep.
And she says, hold on. Let me show you
The receipts.
what I
Boom.
got.
Now what we gonna say?
And there's a video.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
There's a video of
You went to
the
the
Bang.
video.
You
There's a
banging it.
video of the banging. But
Okay, we didn't watch it, but we
But
know it's
not
happening.
what I'm saying is, but not,
I just wanna let
not
you know
the
in
actual,
this-
not the actual encounter, the rose petals and wine before it happens, right?
So we watched the intro.
So the intro
Wow.
came out.
Damn.
You see your friend come out, and you see your
He
friend
naked
come
on the
out, right?
bed with rose petals
He
on.
got his underwear
My
on.
homeboy naked
got-
on the bed with the rose petals on.
He got his, yeah.
How I'm gonna feel about that?
It's like a rose petal between his foot. Now,
Oh, he got a rose petal
after
between his
you,
foot.
because you know how they fail.
Yeah, they fell wrong.
Then my homeboy came in with a negligee and walked towards the bed. I'll be like, bro, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
we done with the video.
So,
Okay.
So
Hold on. Oh, hell
This nigga.
Hell no.
First I'm gonna have to critique my homeboy.
No.
Like, nigga, you got the rose petals. These are the Walmart brand. You got the wrong ones, first of all. And then you got the little tea candles around.
They were Family Dollar. They were
Hold on,
little
I
tea
see you
candles.
went with the Moet. You must care for this nigga.
Hey, who is this nigga, bro? You ain't never told me about the nigga.
So
You should tell me about the nigga. You ain't let me judge the nigga or nothing. You just gonna fuck some nigga out the blue. I feel disrespected because you didn't tell me about it. Like, before the world knew, nigga, I should have seen the video.
wait, hold up. And
Who
now,
recorded this shit? You didn't call me and ask me nothing.
and now the video's
How
out
many
there.
niggas is in this room?
And now the video's out there.
All right, go ahead. Let it finish.
And now the video is out there. Okay.
Okay.
The intro, not the whole thing. Somebody has some good respect because they didn't put it all out there.
Yeah.
But the intro is out there, right?
Right.
Is that still your ride or die homie?
That's my nigga. Like, what he did in his life in his spare time. And I would be more disrespected because he didn't tell me. Just like if it was a female. If I got a female friend and she went all out for this nigga, right? And first time I seen it was on Facebook. I'm gonna be having some words with my female friend. Like, what the fuck? You didn't come to your boy about no advice or nothing. Talk to your ass every day. You didn't tell me shit. We was over there smoking the other day. You didn't tell me you was doing none of this shit.
Yeah.
Now, if it was my homeboy, I would feel some type of way talking to him about it. But that's my homeboy, so I'm gonna still feel like the same type of way. Like,
You know what? I forgot.
I don't be giving a fuck. Like, I make a joke out of anything anyway. So if my homeboy gay, now we got to joke about this
you know
nigga
what?
lying about being gay.
Then I gotta say, you know what? The question that question should have been more for Ron, because I should have hit you with this one, but I'm not.
Ron,
Man, I could definitely
take it
tell you
home,
this.
Ron. Take it home, Ron.
I could definitely tell you this. I'm glad you asked me this when I was 43.
Okay.
Because back then, I don't know how the fuck I would have took that. Because it was just like so much, I don't know what you would call it.
So much drama in the LBC.
No, it's just like you just, sometimes the shock of that shit, you really don't like. Black people don't know how to deal with a lot of shit.
Right.
Like, nigga, when I was 21 years old, my homeboy I kicked with every day, I found that shit out, I probably would just like act out and not talk to him or something like that. Like, I could actually say that shit and be honest with it. But now, if a motherfucker been solid with me like they should be, and that shit come, like, I ain't gonna lie, he gonna open up a can of jokes. Like, he might stop fucking with me in a minute. Like, bro, where the fuck was you at? Like, knocking backs or something? Like, bro, damn, nigga.
But nigga, you late. You couldn't wait,
bro. You supposed to be here picking me up. You got a dude with you or something, like, bro.
Nigga with you, bro. Who's sitting? Nigga, he gotta get in the back. Nigga gotta get in the back. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna sit to the left. I'm gonna sit to the left in the back.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this.
I'm gonna cross my legs back here. I'm gonna take some shots.
I'm gonna just say this to answer your question. If it's good, no, it can't wait. He's gonna be late. He's gonna be late every single time.
Man, I think I would look at it different now, though. Like, just because I'm older and like, man, people. It's gonna be who the fuck they are. But as long as they ain't never did nothing to you, them motherfuckers have always had your best interest, like whatever role they play in your life, family member, friend, homie, just that nigga you call when you need something. Like if you play that role, cool.
I see the maturity in this. I see the maturity in y'all. I see the maturity.
I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna take you back though. It's gonna be one of those things where you like, damn, how do we go from here? Because it's a different lifestyle now. But your friends gonna want it to stay the same. But now that I know, now I want you to be free around me, not to be able to be like, you know, like I introduce you to my homeboy. You got to act hella masculine and shit. Like,
now the next day you come over and they got a leather cop outfit on, like shit gonna get weird.
Right.
I can open up around this nigga now and he show up.
Cause this nigga gonna be like, you got to come and see me perform. I'm like, where you perform at? Nigga? like where you start performing, nigga? He's like, I'm dressed in drag and I'm like, hold on, nigga. Give me some time to figure this shit out. I don't want to see you in drag all of a sudden. But you got to get me into the shit.
But a year later, would you go to the show?
I would go to the show. I'd probably be the host of the show. Be like, bring it out, nigga, Candy Rain. This is my homeboy all the way from middle school. He is a he that is now a she.
Coming to the stage.
Be like, nigga Mike, come on out, nigga.
So let me say this too. This is not.
Oh, you don't go by Mike no more.
Hold on. Let me say this too. This is not a show of us dragging or talking down on anyone.
Nah, they should be familiarized with these jokes.
But we still had to say that we're video now. We still had to say that and make that very, 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 very clear. We are not in any way. So if you feel like that, please do not. That is not what this is.
We just joke about everything, and that's exactly how we do with this situation and a lot of other situations. I'm one of those people, like I always think about how would I act or react to certain situations, like near death and all kind of shit. I'm one of those weird people.
I think we laugh at just weird shit, period, about shit that we shouldn't like.
Man, but you can't stress yourself out and worry about it. Like I would probably crack a joke if a motherfucker had a gun pointed at me. Like if you I'm gonna go out my way. I probably would. What you gonna do, beg?
Cry.
You don't got time to cry.
Every time I think about
what if you get something off of this nigga be like, you know what, you funny. Go get out of here, cuz.
Right,
you know what I mean?
I'm out.
No, but you gonna die. You just gonna sit there and cry.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna cry.
Bro, you heard the one about the
They be like, that
God
nigga
damn, cuz, you couldn't let me finish.
cried his way out of a death.
Nah, they gonna be like,
they let what happened to Ryan and them. That nigga didn't cry.
Man, I got somewhere to be tomorrow.
They cry. The nigga Ryan's like, so you gonna shoot me in front of my friends and family? I got a life to live.
No.
Me, I'm over here like, nigga, face.
Listen,
I don't want to die.
Hey, they
I need Ryan the gun right at Ryan's head. This is how we going out? Like this? This is the way? Give me that hood speech. Nigga, if you gonna pull the trigger, pull the trigger. What you waiting on? Don't pull it, because if I see you, it's gonna be like that.
Nigga, you got 2 motherfucking seconds.
That nigga Ron did.
That's how I'm going out.
What the fuck?
That nigga said over my dead
Bitch
body.
They like, your ass next. No, sir. Take your time.
Listen, they gonna kill your ass after you cry, because they know you telling. Hey, they know Cortez going straight to the police station.
I'm gonna cry just enough for them motherfuckers somebody to come to get me off this wire I got attached to me. But that nigga Ron should have just waited. They was gonna come in here. I already hit it 3 times.
Now listen, the dude gonna be talking to Ron talking about that was my favorite movie. You know what part where that nigga? Hey, I'm gonna tell you that part where that nigga talking about watch the gun. I'm gonna tell you that part. The nigga was funny.
Nah, that nigga Ron.
That would be hilarious if you did that shit, nigga. You seen that shit, dog, nigga? You know what? Get on up out out of here, cuz. What the fuck wrong with these niggas?
Then they said the whole time I was thinking the nigga was gonna run out.
They gonna be like, you had a person by the name of OG Ron hostage. They was like, we've been trying to catch this nigga forever. Let him know. Nigga, OG Ron?
If you run into that nigga again, capture his ass again.
This nigga, you had OG Ron there? In your grasp? And you let him go? Not OG Ron!
Lock your punk ass up right now.
They said, we was on our way up to the studio to get the nigga just now.
Nigga pulling up at the grocery store. They like, it's a guy by the name OG Ron outside. Said y'all done put the milk in the bag and he's coming back. He's coming back in to get his goddamn milk. Y'all got
Close
the milk.
the store. Lock it up. Pull down the gate.
OG Ron.
Turn off that light.
Did he say OG Ron?
I'm sick of this shit.
Or this is a lookalike. Did you hear him say it? Like, he got the hat on.
Ryan gonna come.
All right, that's him. That's him.
Ryan gonna come in with his own recyclable bag.
The nigga Ron one of those type of people that come in with a bag and be like, I'm returning everything. They're like, nigga, ain't nothing in the bag. Cause you already put nothing in the bag. That's a receipt. I ain't got no receipt. They be like, OG Ron, we can't help you. The nigga like, nigga, don't play about my money, don't play about my merchandise. I had 2 DVDs. Two DVD players. DVD players, nigga, OG Ron. You know a nigga ain't that nigga don't worry about killing nobody when you come in for DVD players, nigga. They don't even know where that is at in the store. They like DVD players.
Do they make those?
Take that nigga somewhere, bro.
You mean a Blu-ray? We may have one of those. He's like, nah, nigga, a DVD player.
Give him some CDs. Give him some CDs.
Phillips DVD player. This nigga, they in the back like Phillips.
They gonna be like, let me ask Sean, my manager. Sean, do we still have DVD players?
No, we ain't got none.
Sean gonna be like, do they still make them?
That nigga Ron gonna be like, yo, finally found one. They gonna be like, we found this in the back. It was a little dust on it, but we got it for you. Nigga Ron like, how much? $75. $75 for a DVD player? OG for a DVD player?
They don't even use these no more.
Don't even use these no more. Like, nigga, everybody like, nigga, duh. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, man, y'all gotta stop, bro. My motherfucking stomach hurt.
Nigga, that email that say OG Ron gotta stop. He emailing people, like, on the contract. Do it say OG Ron on the contract? I know it don't say OG Ron on the contract.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh, Ron.
Got a stamp, bro. I
like,
sign it.
They right here like, we got a contract. It say OG Ron at the top of the contract. OG Ron want me to sign a contract? You think I got a contract? Nah, I ain't trusting that contract, cuz I know that nigga.
I wouldn't sign a contract, bro. Not without a lawyer, cuz.
Right, not with no OG Ron on that
What's
shit.
your real name?
Yeah, you gotta email it back. Like, what is your real name? Oh, my bad, cuz. It's OG Ronald. It's OG Ronald. Like, nigga, why you keep throwing this OG in there, nigga?
Send me your Yahoo.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Hey, I swear to God, one thing before we get out of here, my motherfucking homeboy, I got my boy over here behind the scenes, his cousin, bro, my boy Paul. Like, we used to have these jokes. They was like, bro, I do not know your name. That nigga used to say, bro, I used to check your mail, like trying to see your real name. But I didn't get mail until I was like 30. So.
This nigga really OG, bro.
I didn't have no mail.
The government like, we don't know who he is.
I didn't have no reason. Bro, I got my first, I was like 24 when I got my first ID. Like, I used to have my school, I did not want to get ID, I swear to God. But anyway, hey, y'all got to like, follow, and share this show. Y'all got to like, follow, and share. Well, y'all don't have to, but I'm actually, y'all know I can be a little aggressive sometimes. So matter of fact, I'm going to let Bianca say it.
Yeah.
All
right, y'all gotta, you're like, y'all gotta really like this show, or I'm gonna be in your email. It's OG. OG Ron.
If you watching this show right now, like, just like it. Like, you can do it right now. If you watching it, like, take your time. If you eating, y'all probably eating. Like, we got a good show to eat and shit, like snacks and shit, finger foods. But just like right now, like, just subscribe. Like, all right,
share this shit.
Thank
man.
you. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you so much.